Right, so welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. I need you to forget everything I've ever told you about any other tactic on this channel, because this, my friends, is quite possibly the greatest ever tactic I've done. I have to admit, it's very inspired by Ralf, the new manager of Manchester United. I've done a lot of research on him. As a Manchester United fan, I wanted to know what was coming to the club. I've been looking at the way that he sets up a team, how it could potentially work for Manchester United, and I've added it to my system and my kind of library and my arsenal at Manchester United in my save that I did on the beta save. Now, I have to admit, this team is a very good team, but the tactic itself stands alone as being probably the greatest ever tactic that I've ever seen. Like, even better than Total Doop Ball, because structurally brilliant, it's defensively sound, it just scores a handful of, like, a handful's not the right word to use, it scores a bucketful, a boatload, it just scores so many goals. I've tried it with so many different teams, and I'm going to show you every single team we tried it with. But let's jump in and let me talk you through that system. It's very much the Leipzig 4-2-2 that Rangnick basically started, then handed over to Hasselhouten over at Leipzig 2, where they had Poulsen and they had Timo Werner up top, and really where we saw Werner become Werner that we know, and not the Werner that's at Chelsea at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the United save, show you the team because it's a very good team, but I'll talk you through each role. There's very little PIs on this one. It's massively team orientated, encouraging the press. The player instructions are very limited. We'll take you through all of that. I'll also show you the other results. We have 5 other teams that we've had brilliant results with that I want to talk you all through. So let's jump straight in. Have a little look and let me introduce you to the It Ralf tactic. So as you can see, a very good team. Now, I've played this system with Manchester United in this tactic. I've also kind of gone through and I've done the game management. So we're going to see a lot of good things from this squad. And as you can see, the money that's been spent is tremendous. We have Oblak in goal, Theo Hernandez left back, Kimmich right back, Bastoni and Skriniar, Barella, Fernandes, Mbappe, Sancho, Kane and Haaland. Madness. Like, we've got some great players as well. However, you can see that some of them have just been absolutely off the hook. Probably the standout one is that Haaland, that advanced forward on the left-hand side. They currently, or he has 89 goals for the season. He has just been fire. Like, I can't stress just how good this guy's been. It's taken us to a Champions League final. We'll talk you through the results, but let me talk you through the team and how we expect them to play with this system. So we're playing very positively. As you can see, we have quite a simple back four. 3 in the middle, the goalkeeper on goalkeeper defend. Don't want anything special from him. I just need him to stop the ball going in the back of the goal. That's literally all we ask him to do. We've gone for Oblak because he's the best goalkeeper in the world, in my opinion. But we don't. You'll see with the other systems and the other teams that we've done it with that, to be fair, we've got a variety of goalkeepers. But Oblak, for me, very good goalkeeper, which is why we've built this monster team. Now, this is somewhere that I test a lot of my tactics for because we have very good, versatile players. But like I said, I didn't want to use this as the example because this team is so good. I'm going to take you through another one in a minute, but I just want to highlight a few things that you need to see on this. So we've got Kimmich right back, Hernandez left back, both on fullback support. So all we're asking from the fullbacks, really, both of them, the only PI I have on them is the mark tighter. We're just asking everybody to get tighter. We are kind of looking to press as much as we can. I'm asking them to support that midfield, to concentrate on their defensive duties, but if they can look to overlap where possible. Very strangely, we've got 2 wingers a bit further up the pitch. We'll get to in a second, but that it doesn't offer that much space for the fullbacks to get past. However, you do see the overlapping runs at times. You also see that they do pick up with a goal or 2 at times as well. But again, very good players in those positions. So you would expect them to do very well. But mainly when you're looking to fill these roles, we're looking at guys that are defensively minded. I'm not overly bothered about the goals coming from them or the crosses coming from them. That's kind of where the wingers should be, in my opinion. If you're playing inside forwards, then you need to have guys that can get the ball into the box, and you need that via your wing backs or your fullbacks. But for me, I'm concentrating on the wingers doing that. Let the fullbacks just concentrate solely on defending. Then we've got 2 centre-backs on defend. Nothing special at all. The only thing I say, left foot on the left, right foot on the right. If you can get tall, good-headed, good jumping reach, then you're kind of on to a winner. But for me, this back line solely has to concentrate on sitting back, defending where possible, and supporting that midfield where we can. Another way we can support the midfield is that ball winning midfielder in the middle. All I want for that ball winner is to get the ball back. So I need them to concentrate solely on getting the ball back, trying to stop it from getting to our defensive line. If they can't get to our defensive line, they can't score, in my opinion. I've got a few PIs on him. I've got him to hold position. I don't want him roaming off where I can't see him. I need him to stay there, and so I can keep an eye on him, and he can just basically sit where I need him to sit. And again, we've got Mark Titer. Mark Titer is key for most of this system. We're trying to hound, trying to mark, trying to get that ball back as soon as possible. Next to the ball winning midfielder, I've put an AP attack in. Again, the only PI is to Mark Titer. We are asking him to drop back, to sit in, to fill the spaces make himself basically always available for the ball. He needs to be the out ball where needed. He can also, because he's on the attack, he can also push forward and help support the attackers too. Where the AP doesn't go so far up the pitch as well, it'll give that false nine, which we'll get to in a little bit more, but a bit more room to maneuver and giving definite lines between the attack and the defensive transition. Again, 2 wingers. We mentioned it earlier. Very strange from my sort of system anyway to have wingers. As you probably look through the previous ones, we do limit the wingers. I don't like them. However, here we've done pretty well with them. Winger support, their main focus is just to get the ball and get it into the box. To stay out wide, allow that space in the middle for the AP to push forward, the false nine to drop back again, and staying out wide and getting the ball into the box. Again, Mark and Titer is their only PI, but their focus for me is to get that ball in that box ready for the guys to score the goals. Harry Kane, the false nine for me, we've got him on a few PIs as well. I'm asking him to roam from position. I'm asking him to go move into the channels. Again, Mark Titer. For me, he's the link up as well between that midfielder and that attack. He can drop back, he can sit back, he can help link that play, he can get the ball, he can look to play those passes through to Haaland, and I'll be interested to see how many assists he does get. But I think he could be very crucial to this system working as well as we want this system to do. Also, his pressing game needs to be good. We want to press from the front. Then Haaland, advanced forward attack. Now, if I was going to ask any person across the world who the best advanced forward at the moment is, probably would be Haaland, to be fair. He's a monster, but it just could be anyone. Again, nothing special on the PIs. We're just asking him to get the ball down. His main focus is to score. I'm not asking him to do anything more. I don't even think I've got a high assist bonus on him, which is something that I like to do. And I don't even think I got it pass more often on. So for me, he is our main goal scoring threat. He is where your best striker sits, and he's the one that really needs to get those chances that he will get, and they need to put them in the back of the net. So a quick breakdown is, as you can see, we got knocked out in the 3rd round of the FA Cup by Aston Villa. We won the Community Shield. We won the Carabao Cup. We won the Champions League 7-1 against PSG. We also won the league by 3 points to Liverpool. We won 31 games, lost 4, drawn 3. Quite high scoring games, 3-all against Liverpool, 2-all against Tottenham, and 1-all against Manchester City. But it's the goal difference that is absolutely staggering. As we break this down, Haaland gets 52 league goals, average rating of 8.31, which is just crazy. Most assists goes to Bruno Fernandes, 21. Jadon Sancho, 18. Harry Kane, 13. Theo Hernandez, 13. You can see there's lots and lots of goals. As a team, we scored 131 goals in 38 matches. That's crazy amount. That's really a huge amount of goals scored. It's a good system. It really is a good system. So this tactic, you look at it and you think, oh, he's only won it because he's with Manchester United. Now, we're going to drop down a little bit. We're going to go to Roma, because from the base game, Roma works really, really well. Let's jump in. Tammy Abraham's on the thumbnail. I wonder why. Let's have a little look. Right, so I'll put this out there now. The Manchester United save that we've just seen, I've actually played every single one of those games. This one here is just a sim. I put the tactic in, I load the best team in, and I just basically go on holiday and tell the assistant to use the tactics. That's all I ask them to do. So it is very much driven on that assistant manager, but if it performs well under assistant manager and on holiday, it has to perform well once you get to know the system and you can work out how you can gain management it. Tammy Abraham here scores 46 goals. They're just about to play the Europa League conference final, which we haven't played yet. But top of the league, they won the league against teams such as Juventus, Napoli, Inter, Milan. There's such good teams in this league that they've done super well. Again, basic squads, so there's no transfers done here. It is literally just the team that comes out of the box, and that's the box that we've got. Tammy Abraham scores 46 goals, is delightful. As you can see, they've got a good side for it. Zaniolo on the right-hand side is beautiful. You've also got Vertrout here, the ball winner, scoring 20 goals. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. You've got a lot of goals coming from the false nine as well. Also Mancini. So I'm assuming he's tall. He's very tall. Yeah, he's 6'3", 16 jumping reach, 17 heading. He's going to use those corner tactics that does come with this system as well. But they do very, very well in the league. They win the league. They did get knocked out by AC in the quarterfinals of the Coppa Italia and also the Europa Conference League. They look like they could potentially go and win that. Tammy scoring 15 goals there. Delightful. But there you go. 5 games lost, all against relatively big teams as well, and all away from home, which is quite interesting to see. They scored the most in the league, the best goal difference. You can see why they won the league. But yeah, Roma winning the league. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Let's drop down another step. Okay, let's get this one out of the way with Barcelona. Fantastic team, we know, full of talent, but here at Barcelona, we saw Memphis Depay score 29 goals, Aguero 10, Fati 15, Pedri 12. You got Frankie de Jong on 10. Ronald, centre-back, scoring 19 goals at centre-back. It left Barcelona as the winners of La Liga. Also 113 goals scored, the best in class. 36 goals conceded, which is the second best. Did they do anything in the competitions? They won the Copa del Rey. They got knocked out in the quarterfinals by Liverpool, and they got knocked out in the Super Cup by Real Madrid. But a very good season for a team that's damage limitations. To be fair, Atletico, look at them. They really didn't put much of a challenge up. But yeah, a good result for Barcelona. Let's have a little look at where else we might be. Okay, maybe the system isn't perfect. Look, we came second in the league against a very good PSG side with Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe, some great talent. However, Nice then came up with 107 goals, which is their best in class. It's a very good system to use to score lots of goals. As you can see, Kasper Dolberg, Dalbert, Justin Kluivert, Calvin Stengs, all scoring lots and lots of goals in that area up front. It is just tremendous to see. We're going to fly through these because we've got some more, but I like using different teams from different areas so you can see just what it does. So let's just jump down a couple of layers of football. So from the lovely streets of Nice all the way down to lovely Wigan. Wigan won the League One. Beautiful. Stephen Humphreys with 24 goals. Jack Watmore, 7.46 average rating. As you can see, top goal scorers in the class, 95. The least amount of goals conceded as well, 42. Wigan just absolutely caned this league. Again, very much similar. You're seeing goals from all around, goals from your centre-backs too, where they're going up. But 24 goals for Humphreys, 14 for Keane, McLean with 11, Tom Bayliss with 11 as well. Just goals. And it looks like it could work in most places. Let's take another step down. And this last step is at Swindon Town. 46 games played, 109 points, 120 goals scored. Tyrese Simpson with 39 goals. Wow. A team who recently relegated, recently took over, literally predicted to come 15th or 16th. They were not predicted to do very well at all in their first season. Under the assistant manager, we managed to get Swindon Town promoted with 109 points. 7 games drawn, 5 lost, 120 goals scored in the league. Oh, disgusting. Johnny Simpson on 39 goals, Michael Lawson on 15, Jack Payne on 15 as well, Ben Gladwin on 9. You got Johnny Williams 7. He looked like he got a lot of assists. He's 0.44 on average per 90. So it is a very good system. It works in a lot of places, and it's just great to be able to offer this out. So there's the system. Let me just quickly talk you through, because I don't think we've done it. We mentioned that we're on positive. We're also passing into space. We're trying to attack a little bit narrower with the wingers in a bit shallower as well, offering a little bit more opportunity to find the right ball. High tempo, standard passing. We're playing out from the back. We're playing for that set pieces and run defense. I don't think we're going to build a system this year without playing for set pieces and without running at a defense. What that's doing is that giving us the option of corners and free kicks close to the box. It's also given us the chance of running at defense. You never know, you may get a penalty. In transition, we are counter-pressing, we are countering, we are distributing to the centre-backs, and we're just keeping that ball when we have possession, and we're trying to win it back as quick as we can. Rangnick talks about winning the ball back within 10 seconds of losing it, 8 seconds within losing it, and then trying to shoot within 10 seconds. With the tempo that we're playing and the press that we're playing, it's kind of the best way that I can potentially push to kind of work that system in. And again, because we're pressing and we're trying to risk it, this could be potentially where we are losing and conceding some of the goals. We are well up the pitch, much higher, much higher. We are triggering that press much more often. We're trying to prevent that goalkeeper from going long. We're trying to give them the Hollywood balls on, and then maybe try and win something back from trying to intercept it. If you intercept it, it gives you a good place. Your opposition are out of position when you intercept the ball, and then you can try and find that killer pass to go on and score. So that's it. Probably, like I said, one of my greatest tactics that we've ever done. I'd love to see you guys what you think about it. When we next move on the GOAT challenge, this is probably the system that we're going to play and run, if not a variation of this, which we will later then release. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you really like it, be a hero and hit the subscribe button. The link to this download will be down in the description. Feel free to use it. Let me know. Give me your feedback. I'm always appreciative of your feedback. If you'd like to watch me live, you can do on Twitch /Doop. Until next time, peace out, much love, and enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.